Alrighty, looks like we might be alive and alive. Hey, we're back with part 2 of our entropy demo here. We're gonna turn that down just a smidgen here, and we might go to the turn that down just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Alrighty, we're ready to go. Hello everybody and welcome. I am Professor Empty Keyboard and we are continuing on with our little playthrough of entropy. And we're going to go ahead and get the controller here started because it seems to work pretty well with the controller. Alrighty, and we were doing something. I don't know what 2 times VSync is. Oof. Do I want the, Yeah, I want the VSync. I want the, CRT, filter on. I don't remember where I was, what I was doing, or how I got here. That's a very loud, bit of water to my ear here. Ha-ha-ha! And let me, we'll do it with this. There we go. It was a bit loud in my ear. So yeah, we're going. All right. We had a door here. Yeah, I had a feeling it was locked. Gotta remember what I was doing here. We can't go that way. We got ourselves a snail over there. We've seen him before. Can we sneak up on him? God damn it. It never works. It really pisses me off because it takes so long to pull out your sword. We're still going to use Phage. It seems to work pretty well. And we're going to work on the back guy. Damn it. Hold on. We should have that up there. So Phage didn't work because of course it didn't. We got Shid. We'll do head. Damn. Alright, Silgar, we're definitely going to use the huge slash. It's just way too useful. Gifa, we're just going to do, we're going to take care of one of them. Alright, we got 2 attacks, that's annoying. Hardened, that's okay. I actually don't mind that. Phage, we are going to go for the back snail. Nice. Got some... We'll do a basic attack here. Oh, good. A nice miss. That's a good miss. That's a good miss. Wow, another... Alright. Another 11 damage. Gifa, weapon skill. Significant turn, small chance of stun. 70%. Let's use buckshot. He died, but he's got a last chance. We're just going to be doing some basic damage to him. Nice. Nice. A little bit of upkeep. We got a soul moss, which is useful because we will need that for dealing with some of these spirits that we've been seeing around town. We already fought one, and it seems like we do damage. It might just be really reduced damage, reduced chance to hit or something, but I know we did a little physical damage and we did not use a soul moss. We're going to use that. That should open up that door. Lovely. Yeah, I do kind of dig this game. I think it's rather charming. Combat is, again, that kind of turn-based, pretty simple, straightforward, but it looks all right. Works pretty well. Hex. Anything in that spot, so it poisons one of the grid spots, because there's kind of a grid of forward and back. So there's a front line and a back line, and there's like, I think 7 or so slots, or I think this guy's stuck in a... Aha! It finally interacted with him. We get a surprise round, I think. Yes. Phage. We're going to do the back, and please hit. It did not. Rolled a 1, of course. A little 8 damage. Silgar will do his weapon skill. Please hit both. It did not. Gifa will do a target. We'll do the forward snail. Ooh, wow. Critical hit. Just messed that guy up. Phage. We'll try Phage again for the back line. 14 damage. Pretty good. He sucks. We'll do some basic attacks. He doesn't have Harden, so that's going to be good for me. Do some more Phage. He always seems to get last chance. Wow, that was a terrible... He killed himself. Alright. I didn't get anything from that except XP and a little bit of money. Alright, so we got an owl one, or yeah, it's like a bird of some time, maybe a crow. Well, not a crow. I think more like hawk. I'm thinking that's more of a hawk. Alright, so we got some stuff here, but nothing. We got a spirit. I'm pretty sure spirits are always hostile. I tried to talk to one before. Didn't go so well. Had to kill him. Magics does seem to work on them, so we'll use magic, definitely. Oof, camera change. And if possible, we'll try to draw him away from his post, and then lose sight of him, force him to roam back, and then we can maybe... Artifact with the Tune 1 with the odor increases bearer's damage against face spirits that lurk in the dark corners of the world. Okay. Increases hit chance by how much? So magic cast is still at 8%. Melee is 8263. Let me see status for this guy. His chance to hit melee is 78, 62. He's pretty bad in ranged. I switched him out because the Silgar has a lot better HP and defense. What if we put you and we put... Let me look at your status first. Okay, so 7958. $79.58, so that increased everything by 5. So it's an extra 5% hit chance. I will take that, actually. I think it's only on actual hits, so not magic chance, anything like that. Let's put courage on you. And let's do a little medicinal on you, because you were a bit low. I'm a bit low too, but only by about 9, so we can keep that going for a bit. Yeah, being a spellcaster in this game, you do kind of get chewed up by your own stuff. Yep, he's angry. He's going to chase after me. He's chasing after me. He's chasing after me. Is he done chasing? He is done chasing. I would like it if he would turn his ass around. Walk back to where he came from, but I don't know if he will walk back to where he came from. Trying to... I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. There we go. Alright. So 2 ghosts. Not good. But we're going to do magic. Nice. Alright, so we're going to try with Shed, just normal, and see... Alright, we do still do damage against them. Like, it's not a lot, mind you. That was terrible damage. Alright, he missed. We're gonna do... Magic seems to work pretty well against them when it does hit. Well, tons of damage. Absolute crazy tons of damage, my word. Just chewing through them. No money from that, but some XP. Good, good. Alright. I don't know how much that increased our damage, but it seems to have increased it by a crazy amount. Again, I'm doing 80 plus damage. I know magic seemed to do pretty good damage to him before, but that is some serious DPS going there. Okay, we're in the... It's some kind of... Yeah, it's just a slime. That's just a normal snail. Yeah, the sneak attack is a little hard to get out because it just doesn't seem to work too well, I'll be honest. Alright, we're going to hit a back row. Please hit the back row. Damn it. Alright, we're going to have to heal up. We're pretty beat down here. Medical boss. We'll use that on the player. What was that sound effect? We'll just make sure we kill them. Alright, so now we got 3 attacks coming at us. That sucks. That's a miss. That's a miss. Ah, of course. Please kill it. Please hit it. It hit it. Fantastic. Alright, Silgar, you have huge slash. We'll do that. KO's one, almost KO's the other one, and we're just going to do basic attacks. Should be enough damage to finish him off. Lovely. Nice. A little bit of money. We got some level ups. So part of me wants to just really... Like, I could get my health up by a lot, from 35 to 51. But if I keep pumping magic, it allows me to hit. So we're going to do this one more time. Or, hold on. We can get up to 20 here. So he's got 99 life. I will commit that. Just because, again, it really makes him a tank. He's got a crazy amount of life. So hopefully he'll tank a lot more. This should be the other door. It is. Fantastic. Chitin, Harden, which decreases health damage taken. Okay. So I get perks, right? Okay. We have perks because we're at 3. Lovely. Increase hit chance after missing attack. Gain increased chance of landing a critical. Increase damage against bleeding targets. Unlocks an extra ability for every weapon type. Abilities include quick strike. Increased damage scaling with melee and range stats. Red mist. Increased damage when close to dying. Hardy. Survive 1 fatal hit per battle. That's pretty useful. Extra fingers allows the use of items and reposition as bonus actions. These can be used after the regular action in battle, but they still add turn delay. Steal items from enemies. Interesting. Always start battles with otherworldly attuned status. Okay. Cast higher level shaping magic, higher level channeling magic. Becomes able to cast higher level spells with lower chance of success. When failed, okay, let's just do some simple stuff. Let's put Hardy on our tank. Why not? We can't pick anything else. Alright, so once we pick that, we can't do anything. And it looks like we're only allowed 3 perks. When failing to cast a spell, miscasts will no longer deal damage. That's super, super nice. I don't have a lot of higher level stuff, so we would only be able to have 3. I'm going to pick the Gifted. It's just kind of really useful. Okay, and we're doing pretty good here. The Gifted is nice just because, again, that damage on casting spells really starts getting, starts wearing you down a bit here. Oh, I don't like the look of that guy. Who be you to defile the sacred grove of Nothag? The souls that dwell in her sacred afterlife must not be disturbed. Their penance is long and of great import. Well, shit. Otherworldly attuned. Well, let's start working on... Oh my god. Okay. Holy crap. Little damage, not much. Still got our huge slash. That's okay damage. Hey, we got some damage. They're going to do some little bits and pieces here. Lots of misses. I like misses. We'll go for the higher. Just murdering. Boy, that little amulet that I put on is some serious shit right there. Holy crap. 85% chance of hitting. God, we're just... Okay, apparently, I don't know if that's a scaling problem, or maybe it's they accidentally made it a little bit too strong, but boy, howdy, I one-tapped this angel dude. Like, I straight up one-tapped him. That's crazy. Alright, we gotta go into the big pool of stuff here. Shimmering pool of water has an uncanny quality. Beneath the ripples, you do not see your reflection, but a vast city of resplendent towers. Step into the water. You step into the pool. At first, you feel cold beneath your feet. The floor sags underfoot and suddenly buckles under your weight. You fall through the water and into searing sky. You're not underwater, but tumbling through the air. When you stop screaming, you notice the towers speeding past you. On your descent, they are all floating, some interconnected with walkways, others simply dangling in midair. You plummet in the midst of an impossible flying city, with the ground rushing to meet you. The impact should kill you, but instead you crumple into an abyss of pain. You do not know how long you lie there, but the agony of all-consuming. After fading in and out of consciousness, you gain the composure to stand. There's no doubting it. You're in the other world. By the looks of it, you're some sort of afterlife for the local clads. Your only hope is to petition its sole gardener, whoever they are. You're in a small urban square, surrounded by guarded towers. A gate leads further into the city. You also notice a small rusted bell among the cobblestones. The bell makes a dull note when you ring it and emits a faint glow. After that, nothing. At your wit's end, you lie back on the floor, finding not the strength to do anything else. You're starving, and your stomach gnaws at you from within, but the death never comes. Who knows how long you lie like that until a flash of light. You're not in the city, but a resplendent palace chamber. A being of surreal beauty floats before you, all eyes, wings, and mouths. You find, yet you cannot look directly at it, for its grandeur is blinding. Yeah, Jesus. Hi. Oh, my sweet soul, I apologize. The words sing through your mind. I tried to grant audience with all the souls I tend in this garden, and there were many who sought my counsel before you. What do you wish to ask me? I seek passage through the forest. Ah, sweet child, do you mean to say a warm feeling flows through your body? Ah, but you are not of my flock. Your heart still beats. Then I am sorry, child, but you cannot linger in my paradise. You must return to the waking world and continue on your way. When you wake, the doors will be open. Suddenly you find yourself gasping for air in the shallow pool. Your companions rush to your aid, and when you've caught your breath, you ask them how long you were down there. They look puzzled and reply it's only been 5 minutes at most. You gather your things and depart. I wonder if I could have gathered up, gotten more things if I, went and explored the tower or whatever. I figured the bell was obviously the one to do it. Oh, and that's the end of it. Okay. Well, that was a... Well, we were basically at the end, weren't we? So what I'm curious about, you know, I might leave and go into the overworld and see if I can explore the overworld a little bit. Because what, hold on, let me... Okay, so I did save some of the stuff. Lovely. Because I'm curious if I can, like, power level. Because there are random encounters. Are you dead or alive? I don't remember you being here. You're dead. Okay. Just making sure. I don't remember him dying there. I'm pretty sure he died. Like, right over here. So I don't remember that. But yeah, we one-shot that spirit, my word. Crazy, crazy amounts of, oh, floating in the air for a second. But yeah, no, that amulet, especially combined with magic, seems to, ooh. Why were we were very dark there for a second. I'm not quite sure why. I'm kind of curious if I can kill these guards, but I'm going to go to a different place. I'm going to go over to this guard. Well, first we should... we don't have the money, do we? I was just thinking, we don't really have the money for this. For really anything here, because we can't get anybody. Because I would want to get somebody expensive, if possible. Somebody expensive and good. Talented, even. This is an interesting... It was a fun demo. I think there's a lot going for this game. And we cleared out all of those things. Let me see here. Can I take this guy out? Do you think I can take this guy out? I think I'm willing to try. Oh, there's a shitload of them, though. We're gonna do... Lovely, okay. I think we can take care of these guys. Silgar is gonna do his huge slash. We're gonna hit 3 people, hopefully. Nice. Not enough to kill anybody. We gotta make sure we take out some of these guys because we're gonna wither a lot of attacks. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a hit, but hey, we negated a lot of it. All right, so Phage, we are going to... So we got Shid first, then Drainog. It doesn't... I kind of wish it would tell you which soldier's coming up. Because Hound is obviously easy. Hound's right there. We got Hound. But I don't know which one. Tell you what, let's take out... Let's try doing some damage to this forward guy. Nice. A lot of damage there. Shid is going to go for the Hound. Ouch. That's a terrible hit. Oh my god. And he's bleeding now. That's fine. He's got a lot of life. I kind of wish that guy would stop doing that. Alright, we're going to have to do some cleanup here. Let's get this back line here. This back line's starting to piss me off. Alright, Gifa, you are going to go for Drainog. That's a KO. Shid, you are going to go for the Hound. Kills the Hound. Then Silgar, you're up. Weapon skill, huge slash. That's pretty good damage. Good lord, Gifa is getting absolutely rocked here. I don't know why they're hard targeting Gifa so goddamn much, but we're going to do Medical Moss on Gifa. Then we're going to Magic Phage. I don't know which one's attacking, so we're just going to go for him. That was the correct one to choose. Damn, he's got a lot of damage negation. Gifa. God, he's got a ton of damage negation. Phage, come on, Phage. Damn, I rolled terrible on that. Oh, he's a tough little bugger, ain't he? God, he has got a ton. There we are. Alright, we killed the good guy soldiers. Got some good XP from that. And a little bit of gold, not a lot. The dog's still here. Still locked. So killing him did not unlock it. And the dog is still here. I will spread them. Alright, you are doing melee stuff. Your health is fine enough. I would like some more melee. You do have some abilities. What if we did on front line for you? Increase damage scaling with melee and range stats. Let's do powerful on you. And for you... let's do some crit for you. Why not? Alright, well... that was an unnecessary fight. I don't think I can, like, obviously it's not going to let me open up any of this crap. Because it's all story related. But I just figured, man, you know, there's a possibility. Oh, hey, we're getting ambushed. Just kind of looking for an ambush. We're going to hit the back line. lot of damage. Oh, he's fast. Let's target you, and let's target your right arm. I haven't cut off an arm in a while. There it is, finally, cool. And Silgar, you're going to use Huge Slash. That's a lot of damage. And Gifa, that was 38 damage. He is super dead. Phage on the back line. Dead. So you can kind of power level. A little bit. Not a lot, but you can do it a little bit. Just running around, because there are random encounters that you can do. That was my footsteps. I was like, what the hell is that sound? That was my squishy footsteps in the, this nasty little place here. Alright, well, that was fun. Again, rather short. I didn't realize how close we were to the end here. Not a bad thing, but we are a lot closer than I thought we would be. Still don't know what to do with this head. Yeah, the head just kind of keeps murmuring. There's not really much I can do about the head. So we get less money the more people we get. Let's see, arcane and light-footed, tatted codes and leather hat, suffering from a severed leg, severed right arm. Okay. Severed right arm. Seasoned battle. I don't really like any of these people. I like to buy some supplies, see what we can do. So we got some basic supplies here. We could get some soldier armor for the one dude. We can sell some stuff. We can sell a rusty mace for how much? What, 3 gold? That's pretty bad. Rusty armor. Yeah, it was 3 gold. That's pretty bad. Damage is okay. Let's rest. If I rest, will we get different mercenaries? No, I think we need to leave and then come back. So I would like some different mercenaries. I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but definitely not those losers. They all look pretty bad. They're all pretty bad shape, too. Like, they were half dead. I probably don't really need much more than 5. Or, you can have 6. But that's a huge, gold tax. And upkeep cost. Ooh, another bar. Nice. Oh, and, oh, it's an undead one. Hey. Let's go for the demon lungs in the back line. That was not great. Shit, we're gonna do... We got some demons, armored demons. Try to get some armored demon here. Huge slash, we're gonna try. Nice. Gifa. Damn. Bad roll. That's a good miss. That's annoying. Let's go for the back line. Nice. Should attack demon. That's a one attack down. We still have the demon lungs. That's annoying. He's hitting everything, though. This should take him out. If it hits, yes it does. Nice. Honestly, a party of 4 seems pretty good. Our upkeep is going to be about, I think, 20-ish% of whatever the take is. So we do lose a fair bit. But I feel like you could probably power farm by just running about looking for random encounters. And we can't really solve that anymore. We already solved it, I guess. And there's a random encounter. Great. That was a quick random encounter. And it looks like we're dealing with some bandits. We're actually going to do the foreground guy. Hopefully that's foreground. It is. So we lose. Didn't get an attack. That's nice. Target. Brigand. Let's do right arm. Didn't cut the arm off. That's fine. Silgar, you're going to use huge slash. This is why we went for the 4 guy. And we didn't get that other one. We'll try buckshot. Buckshot hit. Lots of damage. We'll do phage. It does lots of damage. If it does hit, which it didn't, we'll do a basic attack. That takes him out. We're rolling through. We're pretty strong. Got medicinal and a rusty dagger. 3 money. Yeah, so it's 15 money, I think. And then you had -3. So that's about 20%. With 4 people, it's about 20%. I don't know if it increases. It's part of the reason why I'm trying to... I'm trying to farm to get enough money to hire a good person or 2. That's a lot of random encounters, and normally I run about, and it's kind of hard to get. Let's do phage. Let's do the 4 guy. That should be the 4-man. Of course we miss. Ouch. God damn, he is taken. Well, he is our tank, so it's probably okay. Attack the 4-1. That's a KO. Miss. That was a terrible miss. Somebody was forced to move. I don't know who, but... Nice amount of damage. See if we can kill you. That gets you off the board. Oh, hold on a second. Could have sworn you just had a... That's weird. Let's just do a basic attack. Oof, damage. Gifa is forced to move, but I guess he keeps trying to move him somewhere that Gifa can't actually move. Dummy. So 390 experience, some crappy gear. So again, we're just kind of power farming for a certain amount, just kind of playing around. We'll probably stop here. I have another demo that I want to test out here in a second. I know Next Fest, I'm pretty sure Next Fest is actually over, so I should probably change that. But I'm still going through some of the demos that I looked at in Next Fest. So, you know, you will. Let's sell some stuff. We can sell some rusty armor for 4. It's not really much. We'll keep the 2 daggers, because I like the idea of the 2 daggers. Rusty mace is pretty bad, but that's okay. Alright. Skilled with blade and full of determination. Minor clad, custom of high standard, living within mere bondsman, versed in arcane, full of determination, carries a tatty. Kier is a member of clad, known as bat-like mutation, skilled with blade, sharp eye, carries rusty greatsword, severed leg, no severed legs. I don't like any of these guys. I'm trying to find a good example here. I'm wondering if part of me wants to see if I can kill some of these guards. So if I leave and then come back, are they different? That's a good test right now. Because we're close enough, let's test. Does that It does. Braun was not here. He carries a crossbow and mercenary armor. That's actually pretty good. Rusty gray sword and mercenary armor. That could be good. Arcane Arts, Seasoned Battle. Rusty sword, military shield, and brigand full armor. Interesting. You're expensive, but you come with a lot. Skilled with the blade, carries rusty great sword and mercenary armor or brigand armor. Draha has joined your party. Okay. You're not super high level, are you? What, Yeah, Draha's level 1. Very high magic, my word. I should probably put you in the back line, honestly. What's your equipment? 6. That's actually not that great. I thought it would be a little bit better. Well, with 5 members... You have Hex and Adrenaline. Grants haste, increasing turn rate. Let's try that for a bit. So we got a buffer. It's an interesting setup. I didn't realize you would be so high on magic. I kind of was thinking I would get a frontliner rather than a magic dealer, but I'm not going to complain too much. Lovely. That's what I wanted. We'll go for the back line. Back line is dead. Sid, you're gonna target Armored Demon, and you're gonna go for the right arm. Didn't take it, but that's fine. Silgar, you're gonna do huge slash. You missed, but you KO'd one. That's still good. Aoife, you're just gonna attack. Chan can be cast like range weapons, i.e. front and back row. Gotcha. Channeling magic. Focus more on buffs, so your party, and debuffs to the enemy. The spells are often easier cast than shaping spells. While exceptionally powerful, spells can miscast. Yeah, I know that. What is Hex? Let's see if it can actually land. Of course not. Alright, what is our upkeep, I wonder? I think it went up to 33%. Okay. Not too extravagant. Well, I can't kill him. Alright. Well, alright, he's just a tutorial guy. I can't kill him. He's just there to help give you some feedback and tell you what's what. Alright, alright. Nice. Nice, nice. Been wanting to get one of these. Alright. Magic. Page. I'm gonna do back line, because we can reach the back line. That's a lot of damage. Almost killed him right out. Shit! We're gonna target right arm of the brigand. Okay, Silgar. Huge slash. Aoife. We'll take him out. Draha, we're gonna try. It's a 65. It's not great, but so when does it damages at the end of their turn? Okay. So hold on, that did 2 damage, 2 breaks, 7 negated. So did it do... I think it did 9 damage. 7 of it was negated. 2 damage went through, and it's 2 break damage. That's not bad. Especially seeing how, like... Does the hex continue? I think it does. Oh, and then the field has a damage. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna pass. 5 damage, 2 break, 5 negated. So it did 10 damage. So it's doing like 9, 10 damage. We're gonna pass again. Pass. Shit, you're gonna pass. The field did damage, didn't do damage, I don't think, or it missed. Not quite sure. I thought I saw a field was coming up. But that's not bad. If that can hit a couple of times, multiple times. So yeah, 18 right there. That's 33%. So yeah, with 5 people, it is went from like 20, 25% to 33%. I'm assuming with full band 6, you'll be losing 50% of your gold every single time. Well, that's pretty rough. That's a rough one. Not gonna lie, that's pretty rough. Not the worst, mind you, but that's a lot of gold to be thrown away. And we only have 56 of it. Haven't used a campfire yet. I'm not sure if I would need to. Like... I mean, we could use it, I suppose. I'm just not really sure what we would do it for. I think it's just for a free rest. So, you know, you rest, get a little bit of health back, but not really needing it. Magic, phage, backline. That's a lot of damage. He missed. Shit. And he didn't sever it, but that's okay. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but that's fine. He doesn't need to. Aoife, you'll take care of one. Draha, magic. Increase turn rate. Single target. I'm curious about that. I would like to see more of the hex damage. But of course it doesn't roll, right? We'll do it on the big powerful guy there. We missed. Wow, rolled terrible on that one. Come on! God damn. When you got bad spellcasting, it sucks. I would like... Yeah, thank you. Just shoot him, kill him. 16 damage. Well, we're pretty strong. This is a pretty strong group. Again, we lose about 33%. Which, again, it's not terrible. I was expecting it to be a lot more punishing, honestly, the upkeep. Because they're talking about how you might, like, go broke with it and stuff like that. And it was like, oh, man, that sounds a bit intense. That sounds like it might be a bit of a pain in the ass. I want to kill this old guy. He was pissing me off. This old guy who didn't want to send a message. I can't kill him. Damn it. Alright. Ugh, nauseating. Every time it happens. We can't do anything with that. Can't hit anybody. Draha. I already have somebody named Draha, I'm pretty sure. We can't hire most of these. Unless we did some selling. So campfires sell for that. Medicinal moss sells for 1. Rusty mace sells for 3. Crossbow sells for a lot. So does the malicious spear. Rusty sword, not so much. Alright. Buying, there's not much to buy. Other than that would be the only thing we would get that could improve our group a little bit, but not really sure I care enough. Four. That's 10 gold. That's 15. It puts us at 86. Not worth it. Alright, well, I think that's it for this demo. So we'll go ahead and stop it right there. Lovely. I would say it's a fun game. I think it's charming. I think the graphics are kind of neat. The story's okay. So far, it's got some interesting story there. Fairly typical, but, you know, you got a good kind of... it's got a good aesthetic. Both from a story standpoint and from just like an actual visual standpoint. I find that it's quite nice. So we had another game here. If it's gonna load. And it looked kind of interesting, and it's called the Mound. It's a Cthulhu-like game. Co-op expedition. Looks like kind of an extraction sort of thing. Looked kind of neat. And I figured it'd be something to play around with. Again, I've seen it up here for a bit. So let's go ahead and we'll try that out. See how it goes. We're playing around here. We're playing different games. Nope, I can't type today. And sure. Hold on. There's lots of pop-ups coming up here. Omen of Cthulhu. That's what it is. Omen. I was trying to remember what it was like. Something of Cthulhu. Of Cthulhu. Yeah, damn it. If I could just type, that would be super easy. And there we are. And we'll come over here and we'll put the category correct. The Mound. We'll just try this out. You know, we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look, and I need to go over here and copy and paste that. There are many things I am currently having to do all at once. Give me a moment. as I set things up. Eventually, I will move quickly, but I will not do it today, apparently. All right. Let's see. We are not going to do that. I guess we will do the find that microphone. That's the one that I got and the one I use. I probably will put on push to talk, and I don't know if I'll be doing co-op with this. I'm going to see if I can solo a little bit. See how soloing it is. Give me a second. We will have some actual sound and or visuals in just a minute. We're going to go into settings, audio, incoming voice chat, UI volume, master volume, master volume. We're going to turn that music down just a smidgen. Now controls. Is there a push to talk? Options. Come on, there's got to be a push to talk somewhere. Add ally bots when playing solo. I guess. I don't hate that. I do definitely want to change. Are you seriously not going to give me a push to talk? That's pretty annoying. Field of view at 100, that's fine. All that's fine. Now, really no push to talk. I'm not. We recommend using headphones and in-game voice chat. Game uses spatialized voice chat for gameplay. I don't like that. I don't like that. Can we just put it at that? And yeah, it shouldn't pick up anything. All right, so yeah. Well, we can play the prologue, single player. I guess we'll start there. It's guaranteed single player. Year of our Lord 1652, deep into the unexplored region of the New World. Moon. That's a weird looking moon. Jeez, that perspective on that moon was crazy weird. We got some old, crazy, crappy, what are those? They're not flint locks, because it's not using flint and steel. What is that? It's a very...
We are getting close to the Mound. Ines and I will consult the manuscripts. You, scout ahead.
Okay, I am playing... I'm assuming this guy? Is it Matchlock? Maybe that's what they're called, Matchlock. I think it might be Matchlock. Instead of Flintlock, it's a Matchlock rifle. It's dark. Found the melee button. You a dead man? No blocks? No nothing? Alright. How about... I found a thing I can play with. Boy, there's a lot of... You swing... there's a lot of slowdown with that, my word. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, ghosty ghosts. Oh shit, there is stuff moving over there. You see him? I saw him. Something big, four-legged. We're having a good time. Oh, that's bad. Is that a dinosaur? Well, it's something. Oh, shit. Hi, buddy. I just realized maybe we need streamer mode on. I don't know if they have a streamer mode, but hopefully they do. Need to make sure we don't accidentally get some, you know... That was the prologue? That's not much of a prologue. I barely got to do anything. Really... Let's do solo. Let's try. We'll try solo, see what we're working with. I have no idea what we're working with, by the way.
These words were written in Father Escalona's diary. Here the Tempestat has carried us poor souls to the end of the world with barely any food, to a land lost under tall trees where few survive a single night. Only one man returned, but in such a state that we had to lock him in the brig. The captain believes that there are ancient treasures to be found, wrought of dark gold, which will buy us all that we deserve. We know little of the people who made these artifacts, but it is whispered that they left a curse behind them. Two previous ships, the Lazzarillo and the Commendador, are feared lost. But some of us are willing to venture into the forest.
But why?
Family and brothers in Christ among those who went before.
Just seems like just nothing good is coming of this. Alonso de la Torre. I've grown wary of taking lives in the name of distant lords who know nothing of our lives. I do not care about gold. I care about the freedom it can bring me. Alright. Lenore. There is a dead man in Seville whose life I took, and I do not regret the dagger thrust As I cannot return, I must make a new life for myself, unlike that of a lady. Don Rogero de Medina. Rodrigo... Yeah, there is no nobility left in the wars we are fighting, no honor to being soldier. Seek true, honest purpose. And Fray Gaspar. I must atone for my sins. Let's go for her. She looks fun. Go to the top deck to start an expedition. Okie dokie. Well, first...
We must pray that there is still goodness, even so far from the lands where the apostles walked.
Right. Boy, there's kind of like a weird waviness as you're walking about. That's really kind of nauseating.
It's good to see that not everyone on this ship is filled with laziness and superstition. There are many questions that must be answered. What happened to Samacon and Salvatierra? Where is the Lazarillo? And more importantly, did they discover the Mound and the entrance to the underworld that contains the city of Sat? Answer these questions, and you will receive your share of the plunder.
Gotcha. But first, I suppose I have to sign that agreement. Alright, yeah, we're good. Let's just go. Interact. Sign agreement. I get some stuff. Cool.
We are not sending you empty-handed. Prepare yourself before you leave.
Alright, I need 540 worth of value. Alright. Do I take all of these things? So I got a small sword, a flintlock, a bandolier, machete, sailor's knife. What else? Okay. Is that it? Is that all we get? I'm assuming so. Alright, let's interact. Boy, that is a tiny text. We'll arrive at night. High chance of rain. Okay.
The future lies in gold. The more you find, the better your future.
Alright, we're doing it. Aw, cow. Hope the cow's okay. Alright, let's do this. The cow is okay. Store resources in the rear crate. Okay. Can do. Okay. I'm assuming we have peaceful NPCs. Do I have a jump or I don't think I have a jump. I don't think I have a dodge either. I do have a crouch, sort of. Alright, we got a crate of nothing. More crap, okay. I see nothing. Hold on one second. I'm going to assume I can only carry things that are... Yep. Okay. Yeah, we can only carry a few items here. Okay. Lovely. That was a scary sound. Rescue the survivor and place him in the... Give me a minute. I'm working on it. It's a gunpowder charge. Alright. Now we got a survivor here. Had a metal idol there. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Put body in wagon. There we go. Put them in order. All right. I don't have a lot of shots. It looks like I thought those were heals, but those are not heals. Send the wagon back to the boat. Why would I send the wagon back to the boat? I feel like I can still grab some stuff here. We're getting lots of treasure here. Okay, I guess you go back to the start. I'm not sure why we would. Alright, he is going back to the start. Slowly but surely. I guess I'll keep going. I cannot keep going. Guess I'll follow with him just to keep him safe. Don't know if there's going to be an ambush or something, but seems to be fine. Boy, she really starts breathing heavy the second you start running at all. Did I get enough? Did I get enough? Like, I have 12 something? 1230 in there? Let's see. Treasure added to chest between 610 and 1840. Could I get 1840? Well, I think there's enough there, so I guess we end this expedition. That was quick. I suppose it's the first one, so it's still kind of tutorial area, maybe.
This is the letter they found upon the sailor they rescued on that fateful day. It is written in an unsteady hand.
Okay.
St. Christopher, guide my hand as you guide sailors to safe harbor, that my words may protect those who come after me. My name is Diego, son of Hernan. I was a sailor upon the ship called the Commendador, sailing with the Lazzarillo under the command of Captain Zamacona. A terrible storm, the kind of which I have never witnessed before, not even at Cape Horn, shattered the Commendador upon the shore. But even in the face of this omen, we were not deterred. We began to claim the land, building many forts to protect us and stake our claim. But there is a curse here, a curse from the days of the Nephilim, that takes and twists the flesh. Even this we thought we could overcome, but our faith was not strong enough. Night after night, they took our friends.
Uh-huh.
We suffered more when they returned, in mockery of the resurrection. Nothing was as it should be. Inez, Zamacona, the Mound, forgive me. My thoughts are unclear. I hear the voices coming closer. My end is upon me. Holy Mary, Mother of God, cover my soul with your mantle, that the corruption of my flesh may not penetrate my spirit. Amen.
All right. Good enough, I guess. Sure. Well, we did that. Successful expedition.
Let's see if you fulfilled your end of the agreement.
I did.
Yes, treasure. The reason we are here.
What food did they bring?
It's better than eating the rats, I suppose.
What supplies did they bring?
They brought a great many things.
What do you reckon these things are worth?
An impressive haul.
That's good enough. You fulfilled your end of the bargain.
Nice. Lovely. I am the best treasure seeker in the world. Obviously.
The time of kings and priests is ending. They will drown in a rising tide of blood, and a new class of men shall arise, whose greatness will be measured in gold.
Lovely.
There will be no royal fifth here. The crown knows nothing of this expedition, and so it will remain. What we do here, we do for ourselves. In Spain, you say, a man is...
Yes, yes, lovely, lovely.
Here, one's fate can be renegotiated.
Can I talk to you? Nope. Nope, you don't want to talk to me. Oh, what a lovely little cabin. It's not claustrophobic at all. Alright, let's take our next contract. Bring back the fort logbook from the jungle. Bring at least 1050 in value. Okay.
We are not sending you empty-handed. Prepare yourself before you leave.
I mean, yeah. How do I drop a thing? Suppose that's one way to do it. Let's put that in there. Put that in there. I'm gonna reorganize this a little bit. Nope. But why? Why do you have to go back to that slot? Why? But why? I don't understand why. Fine. I can buy some stuff? Okay. A map, eh? A torch for 5? I think we're good. What are we looking at here? Looks like here, high chance of clear skies may find an occult tool or an artifact in the area. All right.
Remember, we are here for treasure, not riddles and mysteries.
All right, let's do it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Take the fort's logbook back to the galleon. Okay. Noise irritates the... No, I don't like the sound of that. So we can go that way, or there's a bit of a tunnel this direction. Alright, nothing there. I'm going to stay out of the forest for a little while. Forests seem to be a bad place. So I'm going to skirt that and stay on the coast for a while here. It's sort of leading a path to treasure. I'm not sure if it actually is or not. I'm not noticing anything. Alright, we got some arrows. Drop that stuff off. Not sure if I'm supposed to see anything here. Okay, I feel isolated. And it looks like we're hitting the end of the coastal region. This is pretty much a dead end. More arrows. I don't have a bow. Okay, well... Ah. Right. That's something. Gotta check our corners here. That's just a box. Alright, let's go over here. Put this away. Yes, we'll go into the forest now. Not seeing much of anything. Good or bad. Yeah, we got some fruit. Oh, you're a bad thing. Ow. Oh no, it just kind of revives them all the time? Oh, that's bad. Well, that's very bad.
Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil.
Is there a flow here, or am I just imagining? it. Now there's a distinct flow, it's just not doing much. Guess we'll grab some pine nuts. We're gonna have a lot of food, which is nice, I suppose. With pine nut. I don't really need all these pine nuts, but I guess I'm taking a lot of pine nuts. Did you? So there's team damage. That sucks. Alright. That hurt like hell, actually. Where the hell is my goddamn cart? There you are. Jesus. What are you doing all the way back here? You're killing me here. Alright. You. Minor health boost. We're okay for now. Not great, but we're okay for now. Alright, so, again, there is team damage, and he shot me in my back, like, pretty goddamn bad, actually. That hurt, like, a lot. So it does... Oh, I don't like that at all. The hell are you swinging at, buddy? We need to drop off some stuff here. That is a big thing. What do we got over here? Yeah, I can't aim that far down. That's very annoying. Don't attack the cart. Yeah, I'm not going down there with that giant piece of shit down there. Holy hell, no. We are going to snipe this guy. Reload it. Did he drop anything? Can I take anything from him? Nope. Alright, well, I guess I'll just throw this stuff in here. You. Alright, we're gonna keep running here. We haven't gotten the logbook yet, but we're making our way around. There's a lot of places to check out here. Pretty sure I got everything from this camp, but let's just take a look. Yes, we did. Alright. So now let's head on over here. I'm not keen on dropping down there, but we're going to. Can't do that. Alright. There's a bad guy over there. I see him. We're full up again. Having all these items is a little annoying, so I think what I'm going to do is drop you in there, drop you, and drop you. Now we have 3 slots to work with. That's a hell of a lot nicer.
Be not wise in thine own eyes. The Lord and depart from evil.
Anything to pick up? Let me put the breastplate away. Can I put the breastplate away? I can trade them out, but alright. Well, that's kind of annoying. While we're here, might as well drop this off. We got some mushrooms, berries. Alright. Back in it we go. Is this a side path or a main path? This looks... circling around. Kind of main path, but we got some items here. Alright, we're working through. I don't think he can reach me up here, though. It's the one big problem I'm having, is I don't think my buddy can reach me. Ooh, backstab. Don't think my buddy can reach me here. It's a bit annoying. Alright. So we gotta go back to the cart. Where the fuck is the cart? Well, okay, the cart's gone. Lovely. How do I call the cart? G, maybe? Alright, he's coming anyway, though. I mean, we got tons of supplies in there. I'm not sure if we have a lot of treasure, really, but... Can't open from that side. Okay. Alright, so we got a deeper jungle down there. Pine nuts out the wazoo. This will circle around to the other side. I'm assuming. Yep. Okay, there's a camp there. Alright. See, now we know where that's going. Let's go back this direction. I think we're full up, regrettably. And we did that to gain some life back, because we are a little bit wounded. Alright. Alright, we ate a bunch of mushrooms there. He's just slicing at some random crap, nothing too scary. Alright. Hey there, Lene, Maeve. Sorry if we missed your message. How's it going? It's going fine. We're doing fine. We're playing video games. Can't complain when you're doing that. Well, you can. You can complain a lot when you're doing that. That's like 90% of playing games, it seems, is bitching about games. When you're playing them, that's what you're always doing. That's... Sure what I'm doing here. I really do need to get rid of this crap. And I am struggling because I am super full of crap, super full of stuff. Alright, tell you what, let's just drop down. We'll open up this door here. Maybe that'll let the... Shit's bad. Okay. Things have gone bad. I'm not sure why. Things have gone bad. Okay. Lovely. Alright, first we're gonna go deposit some shit. No, get your ass right back here. Get your rat ass back here. Thank you. Alright. So we have another idol that we could pick up. We need to pick up. Sadly, it's a bit of a run around to get it. Because you gotta drop down everywhere. But we should be able to get to it by doing a quick little run this direction. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Drop down here. Get over here. It's getting dark. We can run through here, run around here. Lovely. All right. And we got more stuff to pick up, but we gotta run. So we gotta run. I feel like we're running out of time here. We have spent a long time searching this area, so let's grab the logbook if we can. Take a little look around. Little look-see. Don't see anything. Don't see anything. Another little look-see. Grab some of that. Alright, we should be able to skedaddle, which we are going to do. We're going to run. We're going to run. We're going to run. Where the hell are you? Why do I feel like I'm always looking for you, you rat bastard? Alright.
Does the air seem strange?
Yes. The air does indeed seem strange, my dude. Alright. We're going to take one of those, put that right there. And we're going to go back to the start.
Take us back to the boat, Carlito.
This actually take us back where we need to go. I think you're going to end up reversing. Yeah, he's going to reverse direction.
Follow me.
Go, go, go. We're going back to the beginning. We killed this big guy here. He was scary, but we were luckily above him, so we just shot him 3 times. The fact that it took 3 shots, a little disturbing. I have a feeling the musket does quite a bit of damage, so 3 shots, it's a lot of musket shot. We probably missed, like I can see there's obviously going to be some treasure there that we missed. Because we really never went along this route, did we? Oh, there's a trap. Alright. I saw something along this direction here. We're gonna go pick it up. Knew it. Got a lot of shot here. I'll take it. Kind of running low on stuff and room. So I'm going to go ahead and... Did we want to get that one last flintlock? It's pretty close. We'll get that last flintlock and then run the hell out of here. Oh, get off the goddamn branches. The branches. The branches. I don't know how much it's worth, but you know, actually let's take a look over here. Ow. Okay, yeah, that leads there. Gotcha. this treasure? I'll take the treasure. We're gonna leave the arbalist. We need to leave. I have a feeling things are gonna get bad. We keep hanging out. Yeah, we gotta leave. Oh shit. No, I knew it. That's bad. Yeah, despair and all that kind of stuff, so we're getting infected. We gotta leave. Let's just put the treasure in there. And leave. Let's leave.
We cannot leave until you have found the logbook.
What do you mean? I found it and I put it away. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean?
We cannot leave until you have found the logbook.
I literally picked up the logbook. Did I drop it? That's like 1,000,000 miles away. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the hell do you mean I don't have it? I picked it up. I don't understand. I literally picked it up. I literally picked it up. Well, this sucks. No, fuck off. No, fuck off, game. So I have to carry it? If I switch things, I lose it. Well, that's... If I had known that game, I wouldn't have done that. Alright. Get off. Well, shit. We gotta run fast. We gotta run a lot faster. Well, I did not realize I needed to carry it. I thought it was just an item. Alright. The logbook apparently is the biggest thing ever. We're gonna die.
We cannot leave until you have found the logbook.
I just did, by the way.
Are you ready to return?
Yes. Alright, well, that was a bit, hectic. Ouch. I don't know why I'm dying. I think it's because I'm bleeding or something like that. But hey, alright, we still managed to make it through. Okay.
These are the words of Father Melchor de la Peña, as recorded within the journal discovered at the first fort.
Yeah, we're good. We don't need it. We don't need to hear it. We'll hear it later. Okay, well, that was a little bit of a faff, but okay. Mostly just because I did not realize, again, it's a carry object.
Let's see if you fulfilled your end of the agreement.
I carried tons of crap back. Are you kidding me?
Not easy to measure its worth.
What food did they bring?
It's better than eating the rats, I suppose.
That's a ton
What
of
supplies
food.
did they bring?
They brought a great many things.
What do you reckon these things are worth?
A good haul, Captain.
Excellent. They found a logbook from the previous expeditions. This will give us the knowledge we need to approach a new region.
Okay, it's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun game. I could see definitely a co-op being more interesting. Let's see, we got access to a bow, some other supplies, some kind of canteen, a heal, a breastplate, a helmet, arrows. Got to bring back 972 worth of value. Okay, so you can choose different kind of loadouts here. Looks like. So, jungle lives. Creature resembling a tree is hunting men, so you gotta go kill that creature. Riches, that's just a standard get back riches. Gotcha. Standard get back riches. Okay. Well, that was kind of fun. Yeah, can we just back out? Alright, well, I think we're going to end the stream there. I know it was kind of a quicker one, but we got some videos we can put out. I know we put out one early in the morning of the False Hero, the first part of that. The second part will be coming out probably within the next day or so. And then after that, we have a few more kind of videos like stored up. I got a bunch of demos I've been playing. It's kind of fun. I could see co-op being decently fun with this. Combat's a little bit, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine enough. The fact that you got, you can, hurt your fellows, you got, friendly fire automatically enabled, that's definitely gonna be a bit of a thing, because that NPC shot the shit out of my ass. Okay. But it's fun. No, that was fun. Not exactly my style of game, but, you know, decently fun. So we're going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And until next time, and as always, I hope you have a good one.